We're here outside of Moosejaw in Bentonville, Arkansas, and we're about to go fat bike shopping.
Let's go inside and check it out. Yeah, there's no cold weather, there's just bad gear.
No.
There's no cold
weather. There's no, what is it? I'm so messy.
Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Lechuga.
And I'm Scotti Lechuga, and we have gotten the privilege to ride bikes a lot of cool places around the world, but this year we're doing something entirely new. It scares us a little bit. We're going winter fat biking. To prep for this crazy challenge, we're gonna get to go to Jay Peterberry's Fat Camp in Idaho, and he's gonna teach us all the cool things about how to manage ourselves in cold weather riding. When we took on this challenge, we didn't have hardly any of the gear on Jay's gear list, and so I reached out to Moosejaw, and we're super excited to partner with them to take on this challenge. We're gonna be learning as we go, and our hope is to help you guys learn how to ride and do winter.
So thank you, Moosejaw, for helping us explore this challenge and face our fears.
So when Jay sent us his packing list, it has like 80 items on it, and we only had, what, 30?
Maybe 30, yeah.
And so we had a lot of homework to do on researching what gear and why and how to use this stuff, and that's why we're gonna go do the camp before the Fat Pursuit race, which is a 200K race through the Grand Tetons. Moosejaw carries a lot of this stuff, and we're really fortunate to be able to partner with them because they're gonna help us get the right gear for this challenge.
Let's talk about gear.
Ernie's gonna be my model. So, starting from head to toe, this is for extreme conditions. We'll still allow the moisture in your breath to exit while keeping your face warm.
So your lungs don't freeze.
Yeah, so your lungs don't freeze. We've never done snow sports, so the idea of having to protect our face so much is just a foreign concept, so we'll let you know how it goes. And goggles off. Ernie's got on an Expedition parka. This thing is heavy duty. This is for when the conditions get rough. A lot of wind, a lot of rain, I would imagine. Take this off. We've got every piece with a purpose here. So down vest is gonna help insulate the chest and keep your core temps warm. Under that, we've got a soft shell jacket. This is what Jay Peterberry calls your main riding piece. So when the conditions are good, this is still gonna allow your body to breathe while getting some wind protection. And then bottom layer, a merino, something like smart wool, icebreaker, something that's gonna wick the moisture and sweat away from your core and distribute it out. Bottom half, Ernie's got on like a merino base leg, and then over that some almost like a ski pant with a very, still breathable but windproof and waterproof texture on the outside like a Gore-Tex. We've also got rain gear in case it really does get sloppy and wet and it's warmer. We've also got waterproof rain gear.
Waterproof and also windproof, right?
And windproof.
This keeps the wind away from you.
Yeah, but the whole idea is to build this wardrobe of pieces that can work together but also function separately, so you can take on, take off, breathe it out, or put it back on. So, all right, that hits apparel. Yeah. Moving on to some gear. So, for sleep, we've got a Thermarest pad that's gonna be a cold barrier between the ground and your body, so this is gonna help keep you warm more than it is like for comfort. But on top of that, we've got a very heavy duty, something like a 0 or even a -20 rated sleeping bag, downfill. It could get cold, so we don't want to freeze out there. Bivy. So the bivvy's more for keeping, the elements off of you while you are resting. So you'll be in this little baby bivy sack. So that'll be nice and cozy, we hope. Jay said to bring plenty of these chemical warmers, so hot hands. I'm probably gonna be like living with these in my pockets. We've got a bunch of stuff that transitions like to strap all these things down. So we've got panniers that'll work with our rack systems on our bike for stowing away all this stuff if we're not, using it. Stove items like got to be able to boil water. If you get hypothermic out there and you need to warm your body, it's essential to be able to get something hot inside your belly. So this, as well as something like an MSR stove system, is going to be essential. On top of that, you've also got to keep your liquids from freezing out there. So, thermoregulated bottle. And then we're also going to have hydration packs that we have from Appadura. Apparently it's important to keep the water on your body so that it doesn't freeze. We've got lots of fire starters. We've got collapsible water bottles that are space savers, that if it is warm enough to fill up with fluid, you could put this inside your jacket and carry an extra water bottle. And all sorts of dry sacks. So we've got these in a variety of sizes. Keeping things dry is just incredibly important out there. Not to mention all the bike repair. You can still get flat tires, you can still have chain issues, you can still have this gamut of things happen to your bike. Luckily, we know a little bit more about that than the winter weather, but we've never done it with frozen fingers. So it's gonna be a new learning curve for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. In Arkansas, we don't need the extent of all this gear, but we are going somewhere where we do need it. But the whole idea is there's really no condition you can't ride in if you have the right gear. And so that's what we're equipping for here, and we hope to bring a lot of these tips back with us so that we're not scared to ride when it's, 35, 40 degrees and raining in Arkansas. We invite you guys to come check out Moosejaw in Bentonville as well to equip your adventures this winter, and follow along as we do our journey. Hopefully it inspires you to do something adventurous on your own. We take on these crazy challenges because it helps us grow, and a lot of times to make that happen, we just can't do it on our own. It takes a village of people to come behind us and support these types of adventures. So we are so grateful to Moosejaw, and we're gonna be back here after the adventure to share the stories with you guys on how this crazy adventure shook down. So come join us.